In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on July 26, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Minnesota Twins versus Detroit Tigers. The Minnesota Twins have a current season record of 56-45, positioning them in second place within the American League Central Division, trailing 4.5 games behind the Cleveland Guardians. Since the All-Star break, the Twins have had a sluggish start, posting a 2-3 record. However, they did manage to secure 2 victories against the Philadelphia Phillies. Their offensive capabilities are notable as they rank within the top 10 in baseball, and their pitching staff has been equally impressive, securing the second spot in strikeouts across Major League Baseball. Conversely, the Detroit Tigers are sitting at a 50-53 record this season, placing them 4th in the American League Central. Following the All-Star break, the Tigers have displayed some resilience, achieving a 4-3 record and recently splitting a 4-game series with the Cleveland Guardians. The Tigers have performed remarkably well as underdogs, boasting a 39-19 run line record, including an 11-5 mark as home underdogs. On the other hand, the Twins have struggled in the same scenario, holding a 28-40 run line record as favorites and an even 14-14 record as away favorites. Detroit's offense has been thriving in July, slashing .255 batting average, .317 on base percentage, .474 slugging percentage, .791 OPS with 31 home runs in 19 games. They are scoring an average of 5.3 runs per game this month, outscoring their opponents by an average of 1.2 runs. Pablo Lopez, expected to start for the Twins, has had a disappointing season, particularly in night games where he has a 2-5 record with a 6.71 earned run average and a .290 opponent batting average. Meanwhile, rookie pitcher Kader Montero has made just 5 starts, with one of his best performances coming against the Twins earlier this month. His expected earned run average is nearly a full run lower than his actual earned run average, suggesting he may be due for better results. Given this, with some additional run support, Montero could outpitch Lopez, providing the Tigers with a strong chance to secure an upset victory. Thus, the Detroit Tigers money line is our full game side pick. The Minnesota Twins have an over-under record of 51-47-3 this season, indicating a slight tendency for their games to go over the total. They are also 15-10 in over-under matchups against National League teams, suggesting that interleague play often results in higher scoring games for them. The Tigers have a solid over-under record at home and overall this season. The Twins will start Pablo Lopez, who has an 8-7 record, a 4.86 earned run average, and 128 strikeouts. His earned run average suggests he is susceptible to giving up runs. The Tigers will counter with Kader Montero, who has struggled significantly this season with a 1-3 record, a 5.97 earned run average, and 26 strikeouts. The Twins, boasting one of the top offenses in Major League Baseball, are likely to score a substantial number of runs against Montero. Both teams have recently shown a propensity for high-scoring games, making over the projected total our full game total pick. Cleveland Guardians versus Philadelphia Phillies. The Cleveland Guardians are set to embark on a 3-game road series against the National League East leading Philadelphia Phillies, commencing on Friday night. This matchup features a clash between division leaders as the Guardians sit atop the American League Central, holding a 5-game lead over the Minnesota Twins. Meanwhile, the Phillies are leading the National League East division and return home after a 2-game set against another American League Central team, the Twins, from which they lost 2 out of 3 games. The Phillies have been performing exceptionally well at home this season, and they will be up against a Guardians offense that has struggled in July, with noticeable declines in their home run and extra base hit rates. Sanchez has pitched his best games at home this season, while Lively has been prone to giving up home runs at an alarmingly high rate. The Guardians managed to stabilize after a rough patch, winning 2 consecutive games heading into Thursday's series finale with the Tigers. However, they have lost 3 of Lively's last 5 starts leading into this game. Lively has a notable tendency to give up long balls, having allowed 15 home runs in 93.1 innings this season. This weakness is particularly concerning at Citizens Bank Park, which ranks 5th in most home runs allowed this season. Phillies starter Sanchez, conversely, has excelled at keeping the ball in the park, allowing only 3 home runs this season. A strong bounce-back performance from the Phillies is anticipated in Game 1, with potential home run contributions from players like Schwarber and Harper. Thus, the Philadelphia Phillies money line is our full game side pick. Although Sanchez has been strong at home, his performance in July has been somewhat inconsistent, and he will face a Guardians lineup that ranks 3rd in the league for driving home runners in scoring position. The Phillies have maintained a good eye for the ball, and given Lively's erratic pitching, they could easily hit home runs and compile multi-run innings. Both offenses rank in the top half of the league in terms of collective batting average, suggesting they will find success in this matchup. I expect the Phillies offense to return to form when they play at home. Citizens Bank Park is not only the 5th best home run hitters park this season but also ranks 7th in runs. The Phillies have exceeded the run total in 2 of their last 3 games and are scoring nearly 1 more run per game at home this season. The Guardians have also shown improved hitting on the road, so this game is likely to feature high-octane offense from both teams, each slugging over .400 for the year. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Texas Rangers versus Toronto Blue Jays. The Texas Rangers will face off against the Toronto Blue Jays on Friday evening in the first game of a 3-game American League Series. The Rangers are coming off a narrow 2-1 home victory on Thursday against the Chicago White Sox, while the Blue Jays suffered a devastating 13-0 home loss to the Tampa Bay Rays on the same day. The Texas Rangers seem to have some momentum, whereas the Toronto Blue Jays appear disoriented and in search of solutions. Toronto has struggled against left-handed pitching, evidenced by their 7-11 record in those matchups. The difference between the starting pitchers for this game becomes apparent when examining their performances in July. Andrew Heaney of the Rangers has made 3 starts, hosting a 1-1 record with a 1.17 earned run average and holding opponents to a .182 batting average over 15.1 innings. In contrast, Yusei Kikuchi of the Blue Jays is 0-1 with a 5.96 earned run average and a 1.28 WHIP across 22.2 innings in his 4 starts. Both bullpens have underperformed relative to expectations, but the Rangers relievers have been slightly better, ranking 24th with a 4.30 earned run average compared to the Blue Jays' 29th place and 5.01 earned run average. Kikuchi has particularly struggled, evidenced by his 7.49 earned run average since June 17th. Given these factors, the Texas Rangers money line is our full game side pick. Despite having several well-known players in their lineups, both teams have struggled to produce enough offense to expect a run per inning. This season, both teams have found it challenging to score against left-handed pitching. The Rangers are tied with the Los Angeles Angels for 16th in MLB with a .711 team OPS against lefties, while the Blue Jays rank 27th with a .643 team OPS in their last 10 games. The Rangers have averaged 3.6 runs per game, and the Blue Jays have averaged 3.8 runs per game. Considering these offensive struggles, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.